Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rudedog's review of the May's Lincoln Land ABATE chapter meeting. Today's date's Monday, June 7th. Under the President's report, the Bylaws Committee is meeting tonight to finalize the wording of the changes for the first reading at our June 17th chapter meeting. So make sure to be there to listen in on the first reading and have your input. Under legislative, Senate Bill, if you haven't heard, Senate Bill 58 passed, concurred in the Senate over the Memorial Day weekend. Now it sits on the governor's desk for him to sign. That affects all the TA and the UT plates, bringing them back down to $36 starting January 1st of 2022. It's been a long, hard fight for ABATE. It's been 19 months been fighting this, but thank you everyone who had your input and was a part in contacting your legislators about this. And thank you, Josh, for all your hard work. It's good that a grassroots organization can be a part of this and affect legislation like that. Thank you to the legislators as well. Under safety and ed, Fireball said that he's going to be teaching 3 classes to a hunting organization. So he's going to get that word out for safety and education classes since high school is out for right now until start of next year. So hopefully opening up and be able to get back in the classroom soon. Under activities, we've got a lot going on. June 11th will be the last fish fry that the VFW is going to hold, so make sure you go in and support them by having a good fish meal. Riverton Harley Riders Motorcycle Club's holding their 40th anniversary, and that'll be out at the Riverton KC Hall. And that'll be on June 12th, 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And that'll be $10 for an individual or $15 for a couple. 10 Mile Creek on the 12th also will be running a ride through here on a Flag Day run, and they're hitting all of the veterans places like the VFWs and AMVETs and so forth like that. And they'll be coming through Springfield, so about 10:30 on Saturday at North Enders VFW. So if you're interested in being a part of that, make sure you are there around 10:30 a.m. Lincoln Creek Farms, Indian Creek Farmstead bike rodeo is going on Sunday on the 13th. Sorry, I don't have a whole lot of information on that, but I'm sure if you go out there, it'll be a good time. So make sure you participate with that. Coming up on June 19th is the North Enders VFW run. They've been good supporters of ABATE throughout thick and thin and everything. So we want to make sure that we support them as well. So on the 19th, if you would, make sure you're a part of the North Enders VFW run. They will be, sign up is at noon, and I'm sure that they'll leave shortly after that. On June 20th is a Father's Day run, and that would be bring your kid or not. You don't have to have a child to do this. We're opening it up to just about anybody. It's during a time. It's from noon, and then noon is sign up, and then 12:30 is when they're leaving. If you want to show up a little bit early and have a meal there before you go, feel free to do that. But during the times here, it's fairly short afternoon. He did that on purpose. Mel did that on purpose so you could be back in time to spend Father's Day with your family if you wanted to. But he's saying show up at noon if you don't want to eat early, and they'll be rolling out of there about 12:30, and it'll be just a short afternoon ride together with your family if you want. Coming up on June 24th through the 27th is the ABATE State Party. Make sure you're there. I mean, we need to support this. We are the home chapter here, and we've got some things that we need to do there. We've got some volunteer work that Lincoln Land is set up for. They're doing a little deal inside and a little bit of a run, and Lincoln Land signed up to be a part of that. Also, there will be a breakfast run and a supper run. So Make sure you come out to that. That's a good time. It's a whole weekend of cutting loose and just spending time with people from all over the state, your fellow brothers and sisters of ABATE. It's out there at the Petersburg at the Menard County Fairgrounds. And again, though, that date is June 24th through the 27th. It's a good time, so hopefully you'll be a part of that. Moving on to membership, Selena, I'm sure, has called people who are due in the month of June. She was pretty close to being done with that towards the end of May. So if you've gotten your call, make sure you get your dues in the mail. If you haven't heard anything about that, if you check the newsletter, sometimes things get lost in translation sometimes, so or you didn't get the phone call. Make sure you check your newsletter. We do run 3 months for our members to make sure that they have enough ample time and warning that their memberships are coming up due. And at the state level, they said we're up by 4%. So good job. Make sure you sign up a new member and make sure you renew your membership whenever it comes up due. We appreciate that very much. That's pretty much all I had to say. Make sure you make the June 17th chapter meeting. We'll be again having the first reading of our bylaws change, so it's very important to the chapter. So hope to see you there. Thank you very much. Ride safe.